It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets begin the game with the basketball. To Jokic. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Murray into the front court. Down just a couple. Baseline drive. Kemba Walker with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Jaylen Brown. 5 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. It's Denver's ball. Drive by Murray, but he can't finish.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning it around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Jokic is there for the rebound. Knocks it down from mid-range.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Curling inside. Short jumper misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Porter. Wide open look won't go.
Ooh, I can't believe he didn't get that one to fall. But at the end of the day, he got an open look, and that bodes well for this team.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Jokic. The shot by Murray, no good. Nice pass to get things going.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Millsap. Porter. To Jokic. Has a chance. Chance for Jokic off the mark. Across the timeline, it's Walker. They lead it. 4-point game. To Jaylen Brown. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Jaylen Brown has got 2 shots coming. A career 65% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Denver's got it. sizing up the defense. Count the bucket for 2.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To Cantor. Walker. The jumper's off the mark. Murray with it. Down 4. To Jokic. Celtics able to clear the board. To Walker. Screen coming. Nikola Jokic sends it away. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kemba Walker at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Oh, he can't connect. Murray into the front court. 10-4 is the score. To Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Jokic to Porter. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Jokic. Boston secures the rebound. Into the front court, it's Walker. Up by 6. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker. To Jaylen Brown. 4-3. And it's Murray with the rebound. Nuggets have the possession. To Jokic. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Brown to the basket, but his shot won't fall. Another shot won't go either. Murray with the basketball. 10-6 our score. Nikola Jokic. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Cantor. Knocked loose. Cantor. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Porter. They go to Jokic. Down low. Nikola Jokic. 3 for 6 now.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Kemba Walker. To Cantor. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Enes Kanter trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Off the mark at the line. Jokic. Here comes the screen. Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. 4 out of 7. Celtics have it. Walker to Jaylen Brown.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Goes to the left side. Jokic to Will Barton. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Walker. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Jokic. Nikola Jokic. With that shot, he's 5 for 8. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Walker to Jaylen Brown. Trey Lyles tips it. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
To Thomas. Nice pass to set things up.
Ed, this has been a game I have marked on the calendar for months. I am dying to see IT play here at the Boston Garden. A 2-time All-Star, a guy that made some iconic shots wearing that green and white jersey. Just to think that the dissension between him and Danny Ainge is going to be great to watch this one.
Martin into the front court. Trailing by 4. To Jokic. Curling inside. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Cruises inside for 2.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Gets it in the left corner. Jokic. Scores from the post.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Baines at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Martin into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. To Jokic. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Here comes the screen. Deep three at the buzzer. 1 quarter down. The Celtics have the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Nothing going here on that drive. It goes down.
And here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Ice.
Thomas to Porter. To Will Barton. Knocks it down off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Walker with the basketball. We're a minute into the second quarter.
Coming through.
Screen coming. Shot by Tatum won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Porter to Will Barton. To Thomas. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Walker into the front court. His team up by 1.
I got him. Here we go.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Look out, Kemba hitting the tough shots here.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Good finish.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Walker to Marcus Smart. Probing the defense. To Kemba Walker. Has a chance. Gets a shot up off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Barton to Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect. Across the timeline, it's Walker. 2-point advantage. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Porter. Here comes the screen. Porter. Denver with 4 to shoot. And strokes it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Jaylen Brown. To Marcus Smart. Won't go. Martin into the front court.
The NBA Season 8 2021 games and highlights coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Work it down to Brown. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
From the painted area, won't go down. Here comes the screen. Thomas across the timeline. Down just a couple. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
To Jaylen Brown. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Nuggets have the possession. Barton gets it in the right corner. To Thomas. Surveys the floor. Has a look. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here comes the screen. To Jaylen Brown.
Shut up.
With the step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Barton into the front court. They trail by 2. Here comes the screen. Thomas to Will Barton. Thomas, shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Fires the 3, and the rebound cleared by Thompson. Denver ball right now. take stock of the floor. Barton to Thomas. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound for Smart.
NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Portland Trail Blazers 1610, Oklahoma City Thunder 1115.
The shot clock. Trying to cash in. Porter to Will Barton. Oh, he had it. To Marcus Smart. Shot from the lane won't go. Barton into the front court. Down 2. To Thomas. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. Brown with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Pass there, taken away by Denver. It's Thomas. That's no good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
To Jaylen Brown. A pass stolen by the Nuggets. Thomas. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Marcus Smart. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Mason Plumlee rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. To Marcus Smart. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Will Barton. Deep 2 there, won't go. Celtics have it.
Here we go. I got ball. I got ball. That's me.
To Jaylen Brown. Down to 5 on the 24. Baines shot no good. And he scores. Yeah, he took a big step, but they'll count the bucket.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot in.
To Jaylen Brown. Over to the right side. Jokic snares the rebound. Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
To Jokic. To Porter. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Los Angeles Lakers 2-1-7, Minnesota Timberwolves 7-2-0.
In a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Nuggets are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets. The Celtics aren't down by too much at the half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Bench points.
This is a game where the bench guys deserve a bit of the spotlight. The thing is, you need a spotlight big enough for the reserves on both squads. This is a game that's been all about the depth in the depth chart.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Toronto Raptors 1-2-1-5, Milwaukee Bucks 1-6-1-1.
Boston with the basketball. Walker to Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. To Cantor. Can't miss those. Murray into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. To Millsap. Jokic. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys trail now by 4. Nothing going here on that drive. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Jokic. Nothing going here on that drive. The pass set it all up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Walker with the basketball. Down 4. From long range. And Kemba Walker, muscle memory put to good use there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Millsap. Porter. They'll work it down to Millsap. Oh, Millsap. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Marcus Smart. To Walker.
Right.
Fine to shoot.
Watch the back door. Get him. Shot.
And that's rebounded by McGee.
Make that, baby. Make that.
To Jokic. Has a chance. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Here comes the screen.
I got your help.
To Cantor. And he's going to the free throw line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Murray with it. Up by 3. Here comes the screen. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Walker into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Nuggets with the basketball. Here comes the screen.
Right.
Jamal Murray. Off the irons. No good. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys now trailing by a point. To Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Nikola Jokic able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Porter. They get it down to Millsap. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
He's so good down low. This 4-time All-Star really does a good job of utilizing that body to muscle through contact and finish with the best of them.
Walker. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Nikola Jokic sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Porter, down low Jokic, slams it down.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Into the front court, it's Walker. The margin standing now at 7. To Jaylen Brown. Gets it in the left corner. Shot won't go. They go to Jokic, down low. Off the assist.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Kemba Walker. To Brown, down low. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
To Jokic. To Millsap. Jokic. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Screen coming. Walker to Jaylen Brown. Boston with 4 to shoot. Shot by Brown off the mark. Murray into the front court. The lead stands at 9. To Millsap. Shot from in close, no good. Walker. Doesn't have the touch, no good.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Short jumper won't go down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Jokic. They go down low, Murray. Got it.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Walker. From the painted area, won't go down. Martin into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. He buries it off the step back.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Another chance. Lyles grabs the board. Martin into the front court. The lead is 11. Here comes the screen. Wide open look, won't go. Walker with the basketball. His guys down 11. To Marcus Smart. Walker. Beyond the arc for three. Can't get the bounce. To Jokic. Not that time. Walker into the front court. Trailing by 11.
Big pick right there.
Screen coming. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Walker had made his first couple, but he misses there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Celtics have it. Walker. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Walker. Pass there, taken away by Denver. Nothing going here on that drive. Down low, Jokic. Scores from the post.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. The deficit now up to 13. Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Jokic. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
In a flash. Scores at the rim.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Here comes the screen. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
That's the end of the third quarter, and the Nuggets feeling good right now. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
Here comes the screen. Jokic to Thomas. Jokic. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Will Barton, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First one, count it. Two for two on that trip. Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys down big. To Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. To Kemba Walker. Shot clock winding down. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Martin into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Driving is Thomas, but a shot no good. Try from the baseline, but it won't go down. Thomas with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Not that time. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Aaron Baines powers it through.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
It's Denver's ball to Thomas. To Will Barton. Walker with the basketball. Down a bundle. Pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Slam dunk Will Barton. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. He gets it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Free throws coming up.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Isaiah Thomas. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 87% from the line. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Not that time. The follow won't go either. Martin into the front court. He'll run the offense. Thomas. To Will Barton. Denver with 4 to shoot. Curling inside. For 3. Heat check needed. When Will Barton gets going, look out.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Has a look. Tatum's shot misses.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Cantor. Here comes the screen. To Marcus Smart.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Boston with 4 to shoot. Deep 2 there, won't go. Mason Plumlee, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Barton into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Thomas to Will Barton. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To Thomas. Fires the 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. The follow won't go either. To Jaylen Brown. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Shot misses there by Smart. Barton to Thomas. Nothing going here on that drive. Thomas to Will Barton. Down to 5 on the 24. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good contest. Barton misses. Here comes the screen. To Cantor. Trying to cash in. Cantor's shot off the mark.
Hey, lock up.
Barton. Aaron Baines with a piece. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Aaron Baines. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Barton. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together.
NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. New Orleans Pelicans 1-1-1-5, Memphis Grizzlies 1-1-1-1.
Can't finish. Denver's got it. Barton. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Old school equals high percentage.
I got him. Here we go.
Can't connect from inside. Mason Plumlee snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Millsap. To Will Barton. 4-3. Rebound Ojale. No good and no foul. Barton. Down to Green. He throws it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
The screen sets him up for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nuggets have the possession. Barton. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
That's what you want. Kemba Walker with the 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Barton to Millsap. It's Tatum with the rebound. To Walker. And it's Cantor. 3 for 6 now. Barton. To Millsap. You've got to get that one to go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Walker can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Down low, Green. Off the assist.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Timeout Boston, as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Walker. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Oh, Millsap, 4 out of 7.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. He'll put it up at the buzzer with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Nuggets got themselves a win here today, and some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. The Celtics didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track. Assists.
The Denver Nuggets showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.